Greetings, this is Spec Ops 56 coming to you from reloading bench number 1 here in Man Cave. This is my video entry into Wysiwyg101's subscriber appreciation giveaway. Now Wysiwyg101 wants to know, how do we clean our guns and what do we clean them with? Well, certain guns under certain conditions I clean differently than at other times, but in general, how I do it and what I use, I'm going to show you now. Normally, I use the one-piece cleaning rods. I prefer the Dewey clad steel rods. I've just found over the years that they seem to work best for me. Now, I made up a few years ago, I found this case for about 20 bucks in I think it was in a Lowe's, and I bought it, and I use it to keep most of my gun cleaning materials and hardware in, although not all, but most of my patches of different kinds and different sizes I keep in here, rags, different old cleaning rods, bore guides, screwdrivers, all that sort of stuff. I highly recommend that you get a nice set of cleaning rod jags like this to cover all the different calibers. This is an old shotgun chamber cleaning brush that I've had for a long time, but you get the idea. It's handy to keep it in there, and if I got to go somewhere, I can take most of what I need with me. So, but for most general cleaning after a normal range session, and I'll admit that I don't clean my guns after every time that I go to the range, but usually, depending on how many rounds I've fired and how long it's been since I cleaned them, I will clean them probably average every second or third trip. There again, it depends. If I'm shooting corrosive ammo, obviously I clean it after each range trip. Now, what I use for general, just blowing off the surface crud and grease and oil and crap, I used to buy the expensive Birchwood Casey stuff to blow that stuff off, but I found that the CRC brake parts cleaner, the non-chlorinated type in the green can, make sure you get the non-chlorinated type in the green can, does just as good a job, is just as safe on the gun finish and the polymers as the Birchwood Casey and other stuff specifically marketed for guns, and it's a whole lot cheaper. You just go to your Napa auto parts place or whatever auto parts place around you carries it, and just pick it up, and it does an excellent job. And like I said, be sure you get the non-chlorinated type in the green can. So generally I'll use that to blow all the surface crud off of the action parts, the bolt, this, that, and the other. Now, most of my general cleaning and bore cleaning for many years, ever since the mid to late 1980s, I've been using this Ezox Premium Gun Care. It's excellent bore cleaning solvent. Unfortunately, as the years have gone by, it's become harder and harder to find. Now the only place I seem to be able to find it is on eBay. So I'm going to be looking for a replacement for this pretty soon. Now, also for when I shoot corrosive ammo, like in my Mazda Nagant, What I use to clean after the corrosive ammo is just plain old Hoppy's No. 9 original bore solvent. Now, a lot of people use water and Windex and all sorts of ammonia and all that stuff, and that works well. But I don't like cleaning my guns with water. And the fact of the matter is, Hoppy's No. 9 was developed and put out on the market back in about, I think it was 1904. And back then, all ammo was corrosive. So it was specifically designed to clean and neutralize the corrosive primer salts. And I found it does an excellent job of it, as well as general cleaning. So this is what I use after shooting corrosive ammo. Also, when I'm done cleaning after the corrosive ammo, what I will do is I will take this Rig No. 2 rust inhibitor, and I'll run a couple of patches of that through the bore and let it soak in for a few minutes, then run a dry patch through it, and that provides excellent protection between shootings. Now, on moving parts like slides, bolt, locking lugs, this sort of thing, I'll generally use a little bit, and I say a little bit because a little goes a long way in lubricating a gun. I'll use some type of weapon grease. So sometimes I like to use stuff that's in the syringes because it makes it much easier to get onto the slide rails and get into tight spots. For stuff like bolt locking lugs and bolt raceways, things like that, I'll use something like this slipstream weapon grease. But you use it very sparingly. I always take good care of my firearms. So I'll do whatever it takes for the particular firearm in the particular case to make sure that it's as clean and rust-free and protected as possible. So generally that's how I do it. Your mileage may vary. This is the end of my video entry into Wysiwyg101's giveaway. I hope that I win, but good luck to everybody else who enters. And this is Spec Ops 56 saying over and out.
Mr. Marek, you may tell the crew for me there are 4 ways of doing things on board my ship. The right way, the wrong way, the Navy way, and my way. If they do things my way, we'll get along.